You are feeling this energetically, you know this intellectually, but the last piece is the experience. So let me tell you right now, your progress is going to happen very quickly. Something here is happening exponentially. I'm literally getting the word exponentially. So huge, way bigger than you could think that it is. The difference here is the support. It's the community, it's the support, it's someone who's able to understand you or get it, or someone who's able to genuinely maybe lead you or guide you. It might on the surface be something very, very small. It might be a small donation or a small time commitment or something very, very small, but it's going to make an astronomical difference for you and your growth. This community here is able to pick up what you're putting down, speak your language, understand consciousness, cosmic consciousness, universal truth, love. And they're also able to connect that with their emotions. So it's not this vibe up here and emotions, we just shove them down over here. It's this spherical. If we say that it's here, it's because it's here and we're holding this sphere. And then we will move the sphere up and we will move the sphere up, rather than I can reach the, if I'm standing on my tippy toes, I can get to here, but my feet are still down here. It's this taking your feet with you. And I'm hearing that song Levitating. I'm levitating. So it's literally, for some of you, you might be practicing this. For some of you, you might have done this before. For some of you, you might know someone who does this, or know of someone who knows of someone, or something like this. And it might just be that you are floating through life, okay? You're being encouraged to allow yourself to take it slow and steady. I'm getting there's no prize for doing the most, hitting the mark. There's no prize for pushing that extra inch, okay? It is the effort that yields the results. Remember that. It is the effort, the intention, and showing up that yields the results, okay? It is okay if you don't hit 100% of the marks 100% of the time. You are showing up, and that is the point. You have an energetic exchange with this, and you're showing up, and you're putting effort forward, and you're also not confused at all whatsoever about where it is you're supposed to be. That is the difference. I'm like tapping on my desk. Right now, you are being encouraged to focus on yourself, and look around you. You're being encouraged not to take the focus off of yourself, but do, like, open your eye a little bit, look around you just a smidge, and see how there are a lot of souls that are confused, or in distortion, or they're suffering, or they're not in a good place mentally, emotionally, spiritually. I'm hearing the song The Climb by Miley Cyrus, but she's like, there's always going to be another mountain. I'm always going to want to make it move. And truthfully, there's not always going to be another mountain. And it is not your obligation at all whatsoever to try to move something that is outside of your physical capability to move. The wise soul understands the mountain is an illusion and has no desire to move it because it was created perfectly. It's already where it's supposed to be. The tectonic plates do all of the work. Why would you stand up against a whole mountain and try to shove it? And that is the difference. You have continued to intentionally invest your energy and your efforts where you know they're meant to go. There's no guesswork. There's nothing here for you to learn. There might be a bit of an, oh, we've got the death here. There might be a bit of an update. There's an upgrade. There might be a bit of an upgrade, if you will. But it's more about the way that you can keep that energy consolidated and ascended. It's more about that levitation energy than it is about that, well, even if my feet are on the ground, if I'm standing on my tippy toes, then I can be an inch taller. I can be 2 inches taller. Well, I can be 2 1/4 inches taller. But you are, oh, and while you're observing that, you're focusing on you, but you peeped it. You are smiling, you're giggling, you're not in that nonsense. You're in full lotus position, levitating, laughing because you're in on the joke that everything is one and it's beautiful and it's nice and it's perfect and it's so cute that they're doing that. Like, it's that is this energy. Something that you are working on, I'm getting regimenting, is very, very sacred for you. You're being encouraged to keep it just for you. You don't need to share it. Of course, maybe for some of you, you cannot share it, but whatever this is, you're being encouraged to kind of allow it to exist. There's something about the subconscious mind, or rest or sleep. Not really your dreams as much, but it's like giving that space, those theta waves, that space that your brain is in as you're falling asleep, and then as you're waking back up, and then sometimes in meditation. It's about the theta waves right now. Observing the theta waves. It's the consciousness outside of that observes that, which could put you in a lucid dreaming state, but it's not about the result of the action. Those who sit down and say, I'm going to meditate, or I'm going to levitate. See how I said meditate? Because someone who says, I'm going to levitate, but they don't meditate. They just want to have it. They want to acquire it. They want to do it. They want to show that they can. That will be someone who literally could not, no matter if they learn the technique and they do it correctly and they spend lifetimes trying, they will not do it. The one who says, I'm going to meditate, and they have absolutely no intention of levitating. There's no ego in the game. They're not trying to hit the mark. Again, there's no prize for lifting off the ground a centimeter. There's no prize in doing one extra crunch that day. There's no prize in making your 30-minute meditation a 35-minute meditation if you're having a day where maybe it's harder for you to focus. There's no prize for you doing that yoga pose that's going to kind of hurt your knee a little bit when you could just be in child's pose or in downward dog. There's no prize. It's love. It's self-love. And because of this, you have such a grounded energy. Your energy, it's so grounded. You're not reliant and dependent upon the earth for it, allowing you to levitate. And that is the difference. Take this as an analogy for whatever it is that is resonating with you. But you are receiving the utmost abundance possible for your frequency, and it is the most that you've experienced thus far in this lifetime. You have the Wheel of Fortune here, and so your job is when spirit comes up and gently lifts you off the ground, not to try your best not to be afraid, or try your best not to stay grounded. Try your best not to become afraid of heights or look over your shoulder to see if anyone's looking, because what if it's kind of weird? Your job is to release, relax, deepen your practice, deepen your meditation, deepen your love. I'm hearing, how deep is your love? Yes, I love the original version, and that version is the one that came in, because there's something about the newness, or it can be something about the new age, the new age spirituality situation. Call it a situation. But there's this vibe where if you float, you look around and you want to see, maybe there's this part of you that says, I want to bring other people with me. I want to show them how to do it too. Or I want to share my experience because maybe it'll help other people find their version of levitating, or find the version of them that wants to sit down and meditate, or whatever it is. You're being encouraged to enjoy for you right now. You're being given a gift, not so you can regift it, not so you can give it away, not so you can take pictures of it and scrapbook it, but so you can receive it. You're receiving a lot right now, okay?